it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and happy Foundation Friday. I am so excited to introduce to you a brand new foundation that just launched on the market, and it is definitely one worth talking about. So if you want to know more about that, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. All right, loves, let's get right into this. Today we are going to be trying the new Urban Decay, let me make sure I have the right name, Stay Naked Foundation, okay? It just came out. Actually, the next few weeks are going to be really fun because we have the new Milk Foundation, we have the new Tarte Concealer Foundation, as well as the new the Elle Maquillage Foundation, as well as another one that I just found online too. So the next few weeks are going to be pretty fun. I've worn this foundation twice now, but I've been wearing the concealer because we're also going to be talking about the new Naked Concealer, and I did buy this. Oh gosh, Stay Naked Concealer for the past several days, pretty much all week. And I really have a good handle on how to make this foundation work. Let me tell you a little bit about this. First of all, I went and got 2 samples from Sephora. I would recommend doing that if you have a Sephora next to you. I have made the mistake, as you know, of ordering too light of foundations. This shade finder on the Sephora app is very, very helpful. So under each foundation, it'll tell you, like, you know, find your shade, and then you pick a brand that you know that you like their shade, and then it'll give you either an exact or a close match. So for this, I am in 2N1 Desert Beige for the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And my exact match is on the Sephora Finder is 40NN. So use the Sephora Finder as a starting point, because I'm going to tell you the 40NN is probably my winter shade. It's a little light, I'll be honest. So just 2 tidbits there. First of all, I love that the price is $39. I think it's approachable. I think that it is a good price. It is, you know, it's a foundation, and it is obviously a cruelty-free foundation. They do have a lot of shades in this range, and I really feel like they have done a nice job with the deeper shades as well, because they are so rich in pigmentation. My only thing is you are going to kind of get into that same thing again, where they have so many subsections of undertones and etc. that it can get confusing picking your color, so just keep that in mind. The formula is vegan, it is buildable, medium coverage. It definitely says that it's a matte finish. I don't necessarily know, and you'll see if I would consider it a matte finish. I would consider this foundation more of a skin to matte finish. It says it lasts up to 24 hours, and that's basically it. The ingredients are pretty typical of a foundation if you're looking for it. The second ingredient is dimethicone, so if you are sensitive to that, just know that that ingredient is in here. And then the fourth ingredient is alcohol dentin, so it's not super amazing for the skin. Maybe it's a foundation that you'd wear for special occasions, things of that nature. And I do not see any fragrance in here, so that's interesting for people that are sensitive to scents. And that is pretty much it. Okay, so now, like I said, I got 2 samples. I got 40NN and 41NN. And I tried my best when I was in there to figure out what my shade would be for real, and it's neither of these, but combining these 2 is my perfect shade. So I would have to go back in and really try these on to find my perfect shade, and I just might, to be honest. So here are my little samples, and I find that this foundation goes on beautifully with your hands, great with a brush, really good with the brush, and with a sponge. So that's actually what we're gonna do. I'm gonna apply this first with a brush, and then I'm gonna pat it in with a sponge. I do not need a primer for this foundation at all. And to me, this is a all skin foundation, even though it says matte. The only person that, if you are super dehydrated, use a hydrating primer and you should be totally fine. I'm totally fine. My regular skincare is on. I have no problem with it. All right, so we are going to take a little bit of 40NN and 41NN, and that's these guys right here, and start to blend. Let's do it. Okay, a little bit goes a very long way, so do not overdo it with the coverage on your first pass, okay? This foundation to me is a full coverage foundation. I'll scoot you guys in just 1 second. All right, so we are up close and personal. This is the foundation just with the brush. Okay, so it is, honestly, it's really good, you guys. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend this in ever so slightly, just to make sure that no brush strokes are visible. And then what I have been doing is I have been taking, again, a combination of the two, and then I wanna show you. So right here, you can see my pigmentation just a little bit. Look how gorgeous this is to cover up those spots. Look at, okay, they're not completely gone, which is okay because I don't want a mask on, but look at, it looks like skin. This is honestly, I text one of my girlfriends, this foundation is gorgeous. Honestly, for me, the way I wear foundation, this foundation is stunning. It is a super long wearing foundation. I have actually worn this for a good 6 hours and it didn't budge. I was hot, it was 94 degrees here when I wore it the couple days and it did not move. It looked beautiful at the end of the day. We are gonna give this a good wear test, but I just wanna show you all, okay? Look how gorgeous it is. For some reason, my nose lately, right on this side, has not been adhering to makeup. I think it's because I have a blemish coming here. That happens, by the way, if you guys don't know. With blemishes, foundation doesn't necessarily stick to it all the time. But look at the skin. I mean, this is a $39 foundation that acts like a $120 foundation. It's beautiful. So do you see how the skin isn't super matte? I mean, it's matte-ish. It's not like, oh, it's a luminous foundation, but it's not like I'm pasty, like I'm a wall. It has a really nice reflex to it. It still looks like skin. I'm really blown away by this foundation. It's such a nice welcome change from the others I've been trying recently. Okay, so this is the concealer that goes with it. This is a 40 NN concealer. This concealer is a full coverage concealer, long wearing. This is not my right color. And I won't be able to use this in the summer, I don't think, but watch the amount that you use because a little bit does go a long way, but I have really, really been enjoying this concealer. I have set it, I have not set it, I have worn it alone. It's just a really nice formula. I think I would have gone down just 1/2 step in color for this, but since my foundation was 40 NN, I decided just to get the one that went with it. I mean, okay, let me repreface this. For me, it's not light enough, but it's a personal preference. It matches my skin tone very, very well. So if you want one that correlates to it, they have it. So you can just get this perfect, seamless blend of color gradation so that you can't tell the difference. You probably could wear this foundation as a concealer if you did not want to, you know, if you didn't have like dark circles or anything like that, but it might be a little matte for mature under eyes. That's why I like this concealer. It is a little bit more hydrating, but again, it just has this really great balance between coverage as well as kind of hydration, but also not overly sticky or tacky. I mean, look how perfect that went on. And it covers this little spot on my nose. So this would be great for spot concealing around the face since it is long wearing and not super dewy looking. I will, before I move on, I will tell you that I set my under eyes with this concealer, damp beauty blender, and I do go in for my lighter Hourglass powder. Reason being is because I would like this to be just a touch lighter and I don't want to go buy a new one. So I'm just setting it ever so slightly with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light. There we go. Okay, so for the rest of the foundation, do I set it? Yes, and I have set it and I haven't set it. it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't transfer very much onto phones, hands, things of that nature. So you can choose what's best for you. If you are more dry and dehydrated, I probably wouldn't set it. But if you are more normal, combination oily, feel free to. How I set it, and I've been setting it, is with the Laura Geller, what is it? Baked and Balance and Brighten. It's just a pretty standard powder, but I don't do a lot of it. I just do a very quick sweep just to make sure that it is a even longer wearing, and that's all I do. Pretty, right? See, there's still glow from the Hourglass. I mean, you guys, this foundation is so good. I'm gonna get up real close so you can see. If you're wondering what I have on my eyes, it's the new Hourglass, or not really new anymore, but I bought the new the Hourglass Cream Shadows. This one is in Scattered Light. It's cool. Do I think it's anything special that you need to spend so much money on it? Not really. But it's pretty. And it went on very easily, and it's a nice product. All right, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, so everything is on. Just put blush on and etc. This is what the skin looks like. And as always, we will go into natural light and I will show you. But doesn't it look beautiful? Okay, it is, like I said, it's a more fuller coverage foundation than others that we have talked about. So if this is in your ballpark, like if this is something that you want to wear, this might be a really good one to look for. It probably would be fantastic if all you guys are looking for one that's going to last 12, 14 hours for work, especially if you are more oily combination. It's just, I love it. I love it. Don't love the ingredients, but I love it. So it's definitely going to be a special occasion foundation. Now, what I normally would do is, obviously we start off like this. I normally would give a little bit of rehydrating spray. You can use Urban Decay's All Nighter. That would be great. But for me, I just want to, you know, make everything a little bit more glowy and seamless. So I just tap it in with a beauty blender. I just use the Too Faced Hangover Priming Spray. Do you see what I'm saying? How it just gives a little bit more texture and dimension to the face. Okay, so let's go into natural light. All right, loves, so here we are in natural light. I'll let you see really close. And I have not dermaplaned my face in a little while. So to have a foundation lay this nicely on my face that is not dermaplaned is a lot. So that's awesome. But I just wanted you guys to see in natural light how beautiful and skin-like this foundation feels like, or looks like. And we're gonna give this a good wear test. So I will see you all in a few hours. Hi loves, it is 4 hours later and the foundation looks the same. Literally the same. I'm not any more dewy or glowy. It feels extremely lightweight on the skin. It really hasn't moved. The concealer did crease under my eyes just ever so slightly, but that was easily, you know, buffed out by a finger, you know, kind of swiping along. But yeah, so here we are 4 hours later. Yeah. So it's full coverage, guys. It's, like I said, it's definitely full coverage. It is more on that kind of skin matte side. But the nose looks good and I am impressed. So we'll see you all in a few more hours. All right, loves, we are at a total of 6.5 hours of wear. What do y'all think? The concealer looks really good, right? I think so. I probably could have done a little color correction right here. But overall, all in all, it's wearing really well. The foundation definitely wears better than the concealer. But this is what the skin looks like. It is getting a little bit more glowy. I'll show you actually in a little bit different light so you can see. Do you see how it's just ever so slightly, It doesn't bother me, but I just wanted to show you kind of in different light what that looks like. So it's holding up really, really well. Not a lot has changed, and I touch my face a lot. It doesn't feel tacky or sticky. It just literally is like a second skin. So we'll give it a few more hours and wrap this bad boy up. Oh my goodness, y'all. It is that time of night. It is at hour 9, and this is what it's looking like. I honestly feel like it doesn't look any different. I'm so tired. This week has taken it out of me. But the only thing I notice is the nose, right? The nose area is kind of starting to go away, but I touch my nose a lot. But the rest of the face looks pretty darn good, don't you think? Yeah. I haven't worn it for this long yet. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to run and take it off. So yeah, overall it's good. I don't know. Did you guys, I feel like since the claim is 24 hours, I kind of want to wear it for 24 hours, but not really, because I don't want to sleep with it on. But comment below and let me know if you guys want me to start doing that with makeup. Like if it claims 18 hours or 12 hours or whatever it is, for me to wear it that long. It might be fun. But anyway, since the ingredients aren't super amazing for the skin, I don't think I'll be doing that tonight. But we'll have one more check-in. But I wanted to show you guys what it looked like at 9 hours. I'm going to try to do 11 hours, but I might be falling asleep. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, oh hey, it is so late at night. I made it to 11 hours where I am going to go to bed. But I just wanted to show you, I am in front of my ring light, but this is on my phone, so it is real life. Honestly, it looks really good. If I was wearing this for 12 hours, I would not feel weird that this was breaking up or anything like that. It's not. The only thing is on my nose. So I obviously probably at hour 9 would have touched up my nose with a little bit of powder. That's basically it, y'all. Overall impressions, ingredients, I would love to be better, but maybe that's why it performs this way. I really like this foundation. I can't wait to wear it for a special occasion. Let me know if you guys have tried this foundation. For me, I am more normal to dry skin. It worked really well for me. I think it looked beautiful. I'm sorry I can't wear it for 24 hours, but all in all, dude, it's a really great foundation from Urban Decay. My other one is the 3-in-1 foundation that they made, which is like a tinted moisturizer or a CC cream. Those are my favorites from Urban Decay. So let me know if you guys have tried this in the comment section, and I will see you all in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.